If you're thinking about taking the TOEFL or the IELTS exam, you should be watching this video by this time. Or if your intention is to improve your writing skill in English, then you should stay with us today. Because in today's lesson, we're going to explain parallel structures. My name is Sergio Mesa, and this is Easy ENG for you, Easy English for you. Sometimes when students are writing long texts, for example, they tend to make the same mistake most of the times. What is a mistake? They don't know, for example, if they are using the past tense, if all verbs should be in the past tense, or if they should combine both verbs in the past tense and the simple present. Okay? And when they receive from their teachers the feedback from the writings, they see that their teachers mark as wrong some sentences because they are not using or they're not being aware of what parallel structures is in English. Okay? So let's begin with a question, and the question is, what is parallel structure? When you guys are writing a series of sentences, words, sentences, or phrases, okay, you need to consider something very important. All of them should be in the same grammatical form. And why is that? Because then you're going to have some parallelism problems. Okay? I want you to take a look at the example that I have on the board so we can illustrate this a lot better. Okay? Lucy is creative. She likes painting, playing the piano, and dancing. As you can see, there are three actions that she loves. Okay? And I can use either the infinitive or the gerund form with the verb like. But in this case, I wanted to use only the gerunds. So first activity, second activity, playing the piano, and the last one is dancing. As you can see, the parallel structure is telling me to use all the three actions in the same verb form, which is in this case, the gerund. Okay? If you still have trouble with verb forms, I strongly urge you to look for the video that we called Verb Forms and Verb Combination right here on Easy ENG for you. So you can start watching these and solve another problem that you may have. Okay. In this particular sentence here, notice that all the verbs in the series are in the gerund. Okay? Why? Because of parallel structure is telling me to do in English. Okay? Now, I want to teach you something else about parallel structure in this video. Remember, in the series of infinitives, it is correct to use to before each item. Or if you prefer, you can use only to with the first item and the rest of the items with no to. Now, if you don't remember what the infinitive form is in English, is those verbs that starts with to. For example, when you say to love, to study, to have, those verbs in English, we call them that they are in the infinitive form. Okay, what is it that I just said here? I'm going to illustrate it again with another example. Okay, remember, it is correct to use to before each of the items or in the first item. Let's take a look at this example and see what I mean. I decided to study medicine, to get married, and to have children before my 30th birthday. As you can see, all the items in my sentence have the same grammatical form. Here I used the gerund, but here now I'm using the infinitive. Okay? With all of them I used to. Now, I can do this, or if I prefer, I can do the other way. I decided to study medicine, get married, and have children before my 30th birthday. Both forms are correct in English, and this is what we call parallel structures. And that's why many students continue making mistakes in English, okay? Because they don't take into consideration parallel structures or parallelism in English. Okay, now there is a remember here just to finish our video. It was really short, this video. Remember, when a sentence includes a series of more than 2 words or phrases, guess what you're going to use? If you thought about a comma, you're right. You must use a comma. You have to separate them with commas. Okay? Now, and you can use and before the last item, but it's optional. If you don't want to use it, you don't use it. If you want to use it, you may. Okay? Here, for example, I only have 2. Okay? I don't have to use a comma to separate Jack from Jake, sorry. But here, dancing, reading, and singing, I have more than 2 items. I need to use the comma here. So the example says, Jake and May have 3 favorite activities: dancing, reading, and singing. If I want to, I can use the comma. If I don't want to, I don't use it. Why? Because it's optional. Okay? As you can see, parallel structures are very simple in English, and this will save your life if you're thinking about writing a opinion essay for the TOEFL or the IELTS exam. Take this lesson into consideration because it will be good for you, okay? And you have to avoid getting marks on your written paper if you put this into practice. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos and to be notified when we upload new material to Easy ENG for you. Okay, and follow us also on Facebook and Instagram. Until the next time, my name is Sergio Mesa, and this was Easy ENG for you. Bye-bye.